Stephen Fenech from Tech Guide here, and today we're talking about this, the DJI Mini 3 Pro drone. It has just been announced. We've been lucky enough to have access to it for a couple of weeks now, and I have to say it is a winner. This drone weighs just 249 grams, and that's remarkable for a number of reasons. They have packed in so many features, much better performance, longer flight time, and also a quality camera. Now, the 249 gram weight is really important, and DJI deliberately did this because at 249 grams, this means that you can actually fly this within the 5.5 kilometer range of a controlled airport here in Australia and in other parts of the world. Being 249 grams also means that you don't need to register the drone here in Australia and in many other parts of the world. And that's why DJI were aiming for this size and yet still packing in all of its capabilities for this product here. So I think it is a remarkable achievement actually to fit all the features, and we'll go into them in a moment, but we're talking safety features, camera features, different modes, different longer flight time, the whole lot. Let's give you a closer look at it as well. Here it is right here. You can just see how small it is. It literally fits in the palm of my hand. But let's unfold it. So we're going to take this out there. And even in the unfolded position, it is actually still pretty small. You can see that right there. So in terms of the design, the design of the body was actually also altered significantly as well. Now, you can see that just on the safety front, you've got triple safety sensors. So front, below, and behind. So three, so you're not going to fly this into a wall, into a tree. And that's remarkable, having that level of safety on a device, on a drone that's as small as this. So that's amazing as well. Now, when the designers also created these efficiencies with the drone as well. So when it's hovering, it actually tilts. But yet when it flies forward, it straightens and has less wind resistance. So that means the drone isn't working as hard because of that wind resistance, and that brings us more energy efficiency. We'll talk more about battery in a moment. It also has larger propellers, you may notice as well. And this actually gives it more performance efficiency as well. So add all those up. I'll give you another look at the propellers here. Add all of those things up. So energy efficiency for the design, larger propellers for the performance efficiency, and that makes it, means that you can get even more out of it when it comes to the battery. Being this size means it's a grab and go drone, and under 249 grams, you can take it anywhere. So if you're traveling even to other countries, you can easily fit this in your kit and you'll be able to shoot wherever you go. So as I said, 249 grams means no need, you can fly near airspace, but you also don't need to get it registered. So you can see just how small that is. It fits in the palm of my hand, so really easy to take with you wherever you want to go. Now, because it's under 249 grams, doesn't mean that you can do what you want. You still have to follow the rules. So here in Australia, it's 120 meters maximum altitude. You've got to stay 30 meters away from people and buildings. So you've got to respect those rules. But being under 250 grams at 249 grams means you do have a bit more leeway in terms of where you can fly it, and also not having to register it. Now, I do love this smaller size, but the one downside is it's hard to keep line of sight on such a small drone, especially if you're flying at a fair distance away from yourself. The laws here in Australia and in other parts of the world means you need to have a line of sight of the drone, and being so small, it's not hard for this to get out of your sight. So this means that you'll probably have to fly it closer to keep that physical line of sight. It is pretty small, so you can't go too far without it going out of your sight. So I think the only downside, but unless your eyesight's a lot better than mine, you'll have to keep it a little bit closer in future. Okay, let's talk about the camera. Now, the camera is capable of shooting 4K HDR at up to 60 frames per second. Can also shoot 48 megapixel stills in the RAW format as well. So you as you'd expect, fantastic video quality, fantastic image quality, and also all the various modes as well. What we also already know, the quick shots. There's the active track as well. Active track 4.0 is included with the Mini 3 Pro. So you are able to track either yourself or someone else or an object, and it really smoothly follow along and capture the video thanks to active track 4.0. So I think that the camera though, we expected it to be high quality, and it is. But what I like about the new camera is its new capabilities. And the first one is the true vertical shooting. And what I mean by that, you think about how we're consuming our video content nowadays with TikTok and Instagram Reels. It is a portrait kind of look on our videos rather than the landscape that you watch on YouTube. But portrait is what people are watching on TikTok and Instagram and these other platforms. So with this gimbal, you can actually tilt it 90 degrees and capture those vertical portrait videos. So as soon as it's captured, instantly can be shared on social media. So I'm sure there'll be a few TikTokers who'll be really keen to learn more and to use that feature. The redesigned gimbal also makes it possible to shoot from low angles. Might sound odd for a drone, but the actual design means it can aim further, so like almost straight above it. So the gimbal does have that kind of leeway. And of course, you have your traditional ways of shooting directly down, and you can also angle it using the remote as well. I should also mention there's also a new color mode. It's the D-Cine-like color. And this means that if you do choose, there's the regular mode, but there's also the D-Cine-like color mode as well. That means the colors will pop. So if you'll notice the HDR coming into play, so really nice natural colors. If you do want to go to that color format, that color temperature, you can do that with that new mode. Now let's talk about the battery. DJI says 34 minutes of flight time, which is extraordinary. And as I mentioned earlier, it's all due to that energy efficiency thanks to its redesign. And the larger propeller is also providing that performance efficiency as well. And that adds up to 34 minutes of flight time. So what I normally do when I fly, I normally set a 25% warning on the battery. And even when I was doing that, I was still able to, I still noticed I had about, I think I had about 8 minutes of flight time left to go, because I do like to set a decent warning. So I don't want to get warned when there's only 10% battery left. I like plenty of warning at 25%. So by the time, with the extended battery life, by the time it got to my 25% warning, I still had about 8 or 9 minutes of flight time, which is great because often I like to have that longer warning period or earlier warning period. And that leaves a lot more energy in the battery, just in case I'm out over water, I'm far away from where I've taken off, I'm able to get back with that. Even if that warning does sound, I'm still have that peace of mind that I can get back to where I took off. Now, this energy efficiency, there's also going to be an Intelligent Plus battery, which is going to take flight time up to 47 minutes. But what that's going to do, the battery is actually 40 grams heavier. So if you do choose that heavier battery, it does make the drone over the 250 gram mark. So those leeways, those freedoms that you had under 250 will disappear. For our review, we used the DJI RC. That's the remote control with the built-in 5.5 inch display. That means that you don't have to rely on your smartphone to see what you're doing. I think it does really mean that you can be up and running and flying a lot faster. And this screen as well, even in bright sunlight, we were flying it in the middle of the day in bright sunlight, we were still able to see the screen quite clearly. So I think that really does, I think it's worth it does cost extra. There's two packages which I'll talk about later with the Mini 3 Pro. It comes with a regular remote that you need to put your phone on top of, but for a little bit extra, it does come with the DJI RC, which is this control here. So no need to stuff around with your smartphone, turn it on, connect it to the drone, and away you go. Now, I always recommend to purchase the Fly More combo whenever there's a new DJI drone, and with the Mini 3 Pro, the Fly More combo gives you a lot of extras, including you get 2 extra batteries. You get the drone, of course, 2 extra batteries. There is one already in the drone as well. I'll take that out as well if you want. So 3 batteries in total. You'll also get the charging dock. So you put all the batteries inside. One USB-C or a USB 3.0 connection will charge all 3 batteries. There's also extra propellers as well. And the version that I was sent was the DJI with the RC controller, so screen included in the controller. There is a version that you buy that has the regular controller. That means that you have to put your phone or a tablet on top of the controller. What I normally do when I when I fly my larger drone, my Inspire 2, I actually put an iPad up on the controller. There is room to have a bigger screen, so that's what I prefer to do. But in this instance, with the Mini 3 Pro, the DJI RC is fantastic, and there's the DJI Fly app that's on board that does enable all those new features. There will be an update to the app for those who are coming into this fresh after launch. So it does really offer all those extra features as well. Now, in terms of pricing, the DJI Mini 3 Pro is priced at 1,119 Australian dollars, and that includes the drone, the 1 battery, and the regular remote control that doesn't have the screen, so you'll need to put your phone on that remote. And for $1,299, that is the Mini 3 Pro with the DJI RC. That's the remote control with the 5.5 inch display. So there you have it. The DJI Mini 3 Pro has just been announced, and it might be a small drone, but I've got to say, fitting all those features and performance and longer battery life is a big achievement for DJI. To find out more, read our complete review at techguide.com.au. Thanks for watching.